Hi everyone, I am Shubhi. I will be taking session on Illustrator. So what is Adobe Illustrator? What is Adobe Illustrator? It is a design tool which is made to make vector-based designs, and it is used to make logos, illustrations, icons, and it is used by graphic designers, UI UX designers, and to make digital art. So getting started with the interface. So we have toolbar. On the left side of the interface, we have all the tools in this panel. On the artboard, this is the main canvas area where we design and panels. In the panels, we have properties, layers, colors, and all the tools dealt by the designers. In the menu bar, we have all the options like file, edit, object, where we use all the necessary tools. So getting starting with the project, first we will make file. So to make file, go to the Illustrator, click on new file, set dimensions. For example, you can choose A4 by first choosing print and then A4. Then choose color mode, RGB for digital and CMYK for print. Here we will go to print. Then I will be selecting A4. The color mode is CMYK and I will click on create. This is the interface you will see when you will open your file. This is the toolbar, this is menu, and this is the canvas area where you will design. So after creating your first file, you must know what are the tools used. The selection tool, this is used to select objects and we can move them, modify them. With the pen tool, we can create paths, we can create shapes with pen tool, and with the shape tools we can directly make shapes like rectangles, squares, triangles, circles. And the type tool is to insert text in your design. With eyedropper, you can drop your color from the document itself to the element. We can use shortcuts for different types of tools like V for selection, P for pen, T for type. So moving to the Illustrator. So in your Illustrator file, you can see the toolbar on the left side. To expand the number of tools, you can go to Window, Toolbars and Advanced. Now you can see more tools on the left side. If you want to see what this tool is used for, you can simply hover over that symbol and can see their use. Here's the pen tool, here's the selection, the shapes. So moving towards tools, we have direct select tool. You can select any point or any line on any element and can delete them, move them, and can modify them. You can select multiple lines or points by just clicking on the first one and clicking on shift key, then the other points and lines. This way you can choose and select multiple points and lines. Using pen tool, you can create shapes, different type of elements, and it is a free form. You can make your shapes as you will. So how to use this tool? You just have to select the pen tool, or you can also select, or you can also click P, click wherever you want to start your design. and then start developing your shape or element by following your path, clicking on different areas on the canvas. And to complete your shape, you have to end your shape and you have to end your path to the first point you have started. The artboards are the live area where you will make your objects and elements. These are the digital canvases, and these are used to create organize your work. To create a new artboard, you can go to file and new artboard and select their size, or you can use your shortcut shift plus O. You can make your artboard by simply clicking and dragging the size you want. To manage the artboard, you just have to be in the artboard editing mode, and you can simply drag to reposition, and you can resize them by adjusting their edges and corners. To add artboard, you can simply click the plus button, or you can just click alt button on your keyboard and hold it, and then dragging the canvas. This will copy your current canvas. Moving on to the shapes tool, you can just click on the tool, drag and make your shapes. If you want to make your shapes uniform, you can click on the artboard, hold shift button on your keyboard and drag it. It will create uniform shapes like squares, equilateral triangles or circles. Using Pathfinder, you can use different type of shape modes like combine, subtract, intersect or exclusion, inclusion on the shapes. Moving on to the colors, you can fill your objects or elements with the colors using color picker or swatches panel. You can also add gradient using the gradient tool. So demonstrating on the Illustrator, first we can make shape. So I will be picking rectangle. I will make square by holding shift. Now I will leave the cursor, leave shift, and this is our square. You can fill your square using colors. Using this, you can fill inside the shape, and using this, you can fill the outline of the shape. So for the color, we can adjust our panel like this. Now we have our panel on the right side, and we can easily choose our options from this. I want my rectangle to be colorful. I will choose my outline. Now I will go to selection tool, press alt, copy this square. I will release the anchor. I will release alt. Now this is our duplicate of previous shape. I can select both the squares. I can merge them, or I can subtract it, or I can intersect it. Using this. Now how to reduce the size of the square? We can hold shift and drag it. We can select both squares. We can align them to the center using alignment in the properties panel. Now we can subtract. Now we get this shape. Using pen tool, You can make any shape you want. For straight lines, you have to hold shift button, click, and to close the shape, I will go to the first point where I have started this element. I will go to selection tool, and this is a shape made by pen tool. So coming to these panels, we can add more windows in this by going to the window. In the menu tab, you can choose gradient. You can adjust in this panel. Select the shape, add gradient. You can choose a gradient type here. First you have to choose the fill option, then gradient. Now my fill and the outline both are gradient of the same type. This is the output. Moving on to the artboards, we can choose artboard tool. We can press Alt and copy this. Now this same artboard is copy pasted on the right side. We can make a new artboard by simply clicking and dragging and adjusting the size. You can press Ctrl plus to increase the viewing area. This is the shape builder tool. First we will make shapes and we will fill this shape with a solid color. We will make duplicates of it. And by selecting all these shapes, go to shape builder and choose and drag what elements you want to choose. Now to get this shape, we will right click on this. Now to get this shape, we can simply click it and drag it here and delete the unnecessary elements from the canvas. You can also use shape builder to make. Moving on, now we will learn how to use layers. With layers, we can keep our design elements organized and it is very convenient to lock and hide. To add a new layer, you can simply press this button, create new layer. This will create your new layer and you can press here and select this. Now you have a layer inside the layer 2 and you can create your artwork here using shape, text, pen tool, whatever you want. You can also hide this element here using this eye icon you can see here in the layers panel. Now you can see that element. That element will not be exported and you can't edit it also. To edit it, you can have to undo this and now this is a normal element like others. By locking this element, you can't edit it. It is there in the design, but you can't edit It will be exported. After layers, we have text. To add text, you can simply choose Type tool and click on the canvas to add your text. You can change your font size and font style, fonts properties using the panel. You can create outlines of a text. You can increase your size and fill colors in it. You can also adjust spacing like kerning and tracking in using the panel. You can see here we have text tool here. You can simply click it and click on this canvas and this text area will be created. You can add a text, adjust your text using this panel and create your design as you want. Now we can choose the text here. Simply click it, add a text. You can go to selection. Now to change, we can go to properties. Change the style by changing the font. You can also adjust the width, your size, kerning. Now to change the color, I will select this fill, click on this. You can also use eyedropper tool. Click on this tool, click on this color. Now this text is filled with this color. You can also enter your font size here and you can see the fill color inside it. Now after making your design, you have to export your work. To export your work, firstly save your AI file by going to File, Save As, and write your file name there and save. And to export the different file types, you can go to File, then Export As, and you can choose between PNG, JPG, SVG, PDF as your wish. For the web export, we can choose PNG, SVGs, and the color mode should be RGB because you are exporting your work for digital purposes. These are the recommended settings you can choose. And for the print export, you can choose PDF, and these are the other file types you can also choose. The color mode should be CMYK as you are exporting your work for the print practices. And these are the resolution and bleed option you can choose. Now we will save this file by going to File, Save As. We can save on our computer, write your file name and choose Save. Now we can export our screens. We will go to File, Export. You can export all your artboards using Export As, or you can choose which screens you want in the file by choosing the Export for Screens. We will go Export for Screens. We will choose this file only because this is the relevant file we have to download. I am choosing the PNG format. I don't want bleed in my document, and I will export my artboard. This is the export. This is the design we have exported from the Illustrator without the background. You can also choose to have background by simply checking on that option while exporting your script. Now to improve your Illustrator skills, you can use keyboard shortcuts to improve your speed and create your designs faster. You can also see more tutorials and resources from the official website of Adobe. Here are the resources you can go through after the tutorial. That's it for this Illustrator tool. Thank you.